Hello, Wangwana Mambo VP. I want to believe you all doing well. Welcome once again to EDL TV, and remember, E is always for excellence. I'm great and hoping you're great as well, and I'm so happy to reconnect back after quite a long time. It's been ups and downs. Mnajua kutafuta coins na mihela hapa kule to make sure everything is right. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel because more and a lot more hot news and content is loading for you. For example, we're looking forward to see you smiling with us. I'm looking forward to host you, and we share stories, we share episodes, we share experiences, and anything that you think that will be beneficial to you and to our listeners and your listeners and your fans out there. For today, I'm happy to be here. Our hoods are available, remember, at 2,500 shillings. You can get our printed hood at a cheaper price, free delivery country wide. Why don't you get yours? Pale nyuma imeandikwa jina letu as well, na vile brand yetu kubwa sana hapa mbele. Quickly to today's task, I want to bring before you a guest I've been longing to bring on board, share with her, talk to her, tell her, to let her tell her story as we catch up in one, two things. She's a very brilliant lady, very beautiful, all time smiling and full of life. Believe it or not, who am I having on the table? Let's go! Millie Anjie. Millie Anjie, mambo.
Okay, I'm
Niangalie
fine.
Story,
It's a blush.
Najua vile nimemisi smile yako. How are you?
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, when introduce poa.
Walai.
Nasikia, umesema vitu fiti. Hadi nasikia, we brilliant.
You deserve it.
Beautiful.
We look up to. Our kids will be looking up to you.
Thank you so much for hosting me.
Welcome. Unapendeza. What's the secret to your soft, smooth skin?
It's God. Ni God kucheza na chama.
Kuna.
Kama watu wanataka kuingia chama, they should look for me.
Your makeup is well made.
Thank you. Thank you to my friend. Big ups to you. Najua hata watchisho. Amenifanya makeup.
And very nice earrings. That's good.
Asante. Hapana we.
Taziguza behind the camera.
Okay.
All right, welcome Anjie to our show. How are you doing?
I'm fine. Yeah.
I'm so happy to have you this time.
Asante pia for the welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Karibu, nasikia siku hizi unafanya mambo huko.
Yeah, there's a lot that I've been doing. You know, I'm a girl of very many abilities and possibilities. Wow. And I usually say that anything is possible, you know, under this world. And we're here out here to explore, actually. So my life is all about exploring, looking for other different ways of doing the different things. And I usually say that I'm living so that I can be the difference.
Wow.
Not just making the difference, but
when she talks about a lady of many abilities, trust me, she's young. She's young, ambitious, with big dreams. I'm a set standard siku nje.
Young is relevant. As in, it's not like so young. But ni vile tu nimekuwa could try two different things. Go explore your abilities na ujue.
Before to the other abilities, kuna show nimeona unapiga siku hizi. Tell us about it. What is it
actually,
about?
It's Talkback with Millie Anjie. This is like the fourth or the fifth season.
Tupatie a good, give it a good time and then bring it out vizuri. Atinaitwa just take your time.
Talkback with Millie Anjie.
Yeah.
This is a title I developed like, I think 6 years ago. When it's around 2016. Yeah. And it's something, I felt like I love talking, and so I wanted to be talking to people. But in 2016, 2017, I wanted it to be like more of, you know, me like giving advice and just talking to people about stuff in life. Yeah. But I felt like maybe I was just too young to talk about things to do with life. And my experience per se was not at par with what I wanted. So I've come back again. I've come back actually like 4 times, 5 times with the same title. You took a rest,
or how did it work out?
I think that there's a lot that life inapate. Unakuwa heartbroken with things. You try other things, you know, education. You're gambling with a lot, but sometimes you find yourself. So I think this is me finding myself. And so
we can say this is the right time now.
Sasa, this is in your wakati sasa. I feel I'm ready for this. And I'm doing it for this.
So tell us what exactly are we talking about on your show? what you shall be handling, what I cannot bring on the table, or what you know, are you handling everything about life, or is it under profession?
So basically, Talkback with Millie Anjie is about you coming to me with your issue and talking to me about what you feel about anything, you know.
Yeah.
And it will be about me telling you or guiding you on what you should do. I've noticed that a lot of people, we have a lot of mental challenges in life, and people are suffering out here.
Yeah.
So it will be about you basically. Unakuja unaniambia, you know what, Angie, I have this and this challenge. I have financial issues. Unaona, nimefugiwa rent miezi saizi 4. What can I do? And it will be me helping you out so that your mental health ikue kabisa poa. So I'll be just dealing with a lot of mental health. And because I've actually studied engineering at Egerton University.
Yeah.
So basically, you're talking to someone, and you know, as in, okay.
Standards and class.
Not basically, but someone who has a brighter mind through education. So I've done that, but when I do engineering stuff, I don't find myself. You know, when you look at myself out there, that's not me. But now, this me at Talkback with Millie Anjie, undo mimi sasa.
I mean, now you're doing what you like most.
Yeah, I did a course. I'm actually still doing it on psychology. Yeah. And I felt like I've learned enough. I want to assist people. So basically, Talkback with Millie Anjie, it's about assisting people. It's me assisting people.
Wow.
Humanity, community work.
That's beautiful. So, what do you expect in return after you solve our issues, maybe?
When you help someone to walk and you see them walking, how do you feel? You feel so good.
True.
So when I help you solve your issue and finally umesolve issue yako, I feel good.
Wow.
So what I want to get in return is after this show, I want people to learn, people to get educated, people to be able to solve issues alone. You know, when it comes to psychology, wanasema, we assist you, we help you. So I'll just be helping, you know, people to understand these issues ziko aje. So show itakuwa 2 people, they come with their issue, I solve it. I help them to solve. And I expect mtu akikuwa out there, akiwatch show yangu, atakuja kulearn what's happening, na atajua kusolve issues zake.
So in short, you're solving issues to these people who come to your show.
Yes.
And others like us who will be watching.
Yes. I mean, if you're out there and you have any psychological issue and you need help, I'll be your angel.
Wow.
I'll talk to you about it. You talk to me about it. I talk to you about what I feel you should do. Together we find a solution.
True.
So it's about finding solutions.
Maybe to ask, ensuring that people are mentally right is one of your goals.
Yeah, that's a major goal actually. It's number 1.
And maybe what is the inspiration behind this whole thing and the project?
So I think personally I cannot say that I had a smooth life, you know, things happen. But when you get out there and you feel like, you know what, I can handle this, you know, people even tell me that, you know what, Angie, I don't know how you managed it. And I'm like, you know what, it's God. So sometimes I feel like I have some inspiration in me that I could want to share. Niseme mimi ni kama niko na roho ngumu. And I just want to help you so that you can have the same heart. Yeah. And you know, when it comes to psychology, I've also been able, like my friends can testify like about this, because I get people calling me and telling me to give them advices, you know. My friends, they believe that, you know what, whatever I say, even before I went for the psychological course, I used to give people advices and somehow they felt I was helping. So it's now me helping in a more professional way.
So in that case, does it mean that you have a role model that you look up to?
When it comes to role modeling, I look up to Steve Harvey Show.
Oh, wow.
I want to make something, just be the difference, you know, but maybe later in the coming years, I could want to have a show like his. But I have inspiration out there, and if you're a woman out there and you're doing it right, you just inspire me automatically, you know. Wow. And let me not finish this without saying that my mom is my role model. She's so hardworking, and she knows I love her a lot. So basically, I want, after all this, to be like her or even better.
And okay, that's nice. That's nice. And sure, we also have role models, but we don't know if we
We're
really...
role model loko ni nani?
Jalango. Jalango is my top man.
Oh, okay.
Day
It's
in, day
okay.
out. We work closely to ensure that we come closer to him.
Okay.
And maybe, what are you looking up to besides being having a show like Steve Harvey? As you respond to that as well, do you have an age group that you will handle these up to this age, this one?
In Talkback with Millie Anjie, I'll start with the second question. We have some episodes and some shows where we have even a father and a child coming to the show with their issues, and I'll be helping them to find a solution, you know.
A father and a child?
A father and a child. Okay. So basically, I just want to cut across every individual. As long as you have an issue, I can help you handle it. And I believe that, you know, when you believe in yourself, it's going to make it, you're going to make it, and you're going to make it happen. The first question was about... besides Steve. Besides Steve Harvey?
Do you have another, maybe, can you make it somehow different, or it has to be exactly like Steve
the way,
Harvey?
like, unajua, when sijika umewatch your show, you say, but kuna venye, like, tu una stand, unasema, you know what, I'm single, I've been this way for this time. Na naku advise hapo na kushow, you know what, this is what you should do, and it really makes sense. Whatever he says, it makes sense. So me nataka ni look up to that. But again, it's about just me exploring and finding myself. But I want to promise my viewers, dearest viewer, that you know what, I'm going on with this. If you're following me, you've been following me for some time, like ever since I started YouTubing and being on the media for the past 5 years. And I've been messing around and like starting a show at Naacha. I want just to tell you that I think I'm ready for this. I want this is what I want.
So it's time.
It's time. I feel, you know what, Edel, sometimes you just feel you're exhausted with, you know, easy worldly pleasures. Una feel you need
time
God.
To make a change, you know.
So saizi mimi na feel tu ni kama it's time. It's just time. I want to make a difference, and I want you to watch my show. Useme, by the way, Kenyanji amesema leo. It's the truth.
All right. I want to give you a few minutes. Talk to me and talk to your fans directly. Ask them to come to your show and watch.
So their dearest viewer, this is your time. You know what? I've studied for this. Actually, I've gone an extra mile so that I can understand you, your abilities, your passions, your everything. You know, I can understand your life, your habits, and advise you. I'm here for you. And this is why I want to tell you that if you look for me and I give you advice, then that is the best decision you've ever made in life. Again, this show, it will be about you, basically. You know, you come with your issues, we talk about them, and you listen to what other people are going through so that you can learn. So it will be an education session, don't miss. Subscribe to my channel at Millie Anjie. Follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, and Instagram, and also on LinkedIn at Millie Anjie. Pia don't forget to subscribe to Edel TV and follow him as well. Thank you so much.
Yes, it has been Millie Anjie here, sharing a very mind-exploding ideas on how she wants to solve our issues, and the issues are the current things that happen in our lives and in our society. It's true, you and I have challenges that maybe we fear talking them out, or we have not met someone that we can open up to. And here we have Millie Anjie ready to listen to us and give us solutions to what we are facing. Why don't you talk to Millie Anjie right away, right here? She want to share to us her contact, her details. She has already given us her social media handles. I'll ask her to share with us her contact so that we can directly reach out to her. Maybe her email, or if possible, her phone number. Please, Millie.
Okay. Nafaa kupenda phone number.
Wapatie email address.
Sasa wacha niwapatie email. Email it's millianjie1@gmail.com. If you have an issue you want us to talk like a private session, we can organize. But if you want to come to the show and talk about your issue again, you're very much welcome. You are in Nakuru, Kenya, but we can travel, you know, and meet you. Kindly come and talk back to me. I'm your angel.
Nice. It's been wonderful having you on board. Once it picks up, please come back and give testimonies.
In Jesus' name. You know, I'm a Christian, so yeah. I
Nice.
believe in
Thank
God.
you so much, our lovely fans and viewers. See you in our next episode of Idel 001 TV. Keep safe.